are live. How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Sunday? Got some sunshine and stuff here in Indianapolis. At least it's not snowing. Still kind of cold, but just got back from eating some Arby's, and yeah, just got kind of bored, so figured I'd do this live stream thing again and see if anybody joins in and all that good stuff. On my way out to get something to eat, stopped over at Family Video. Unfortunately, they didn't have any slip covers for me this time, but did finally pick up the Dark Tower. It was $7.99. I was going to get it Black Friday. I think it was only like $10, but I seen it at the movies when it came out, so just wanted to wait on it. And I'm there like once a week, so I run out of stuff to buy. So figured, for that price, it was a decent movie. I mean, it's Stephen King and stuff. So um, yeah, and of course Matthew McConaughey and can never pronounce his name right. Idris Elba, whatever. But he did great job in here. Um, yeah, but it's got some good features on here. You know, Stephen King inspirations, discover the journey from the book to the screen. Um, McConaughey becoming the Man in Black and stuff like that. So definitely want to check out those features. I mean, it's got um, a good amount. Probably can't see because of the glare, but yeah. Hopefully, some people join up and we can talk about some other things. But until then, go through some movies from the collection, just some random stuff here. Uh, got the 28 Days Later icon slip. Um, Pretty good infection type movie from Danny Boyle. Really awesome slipcover on here too, as well. I believe this is the only slip that it has for it, possibly. But yeah, really enjoyed that one. And you got the 2001 Maniacs with Robert Englund, of course, a remake. Second one's got Bill Moseley as the main guy, and Tim Sullivan and Lynn Shay in here as well. Some other people. Pretty fun movie. Definitely recommend checking that one out. Yeah. And Genzo, what's going on, man? And of course, being the Rob Zombie fan that I am, gotta have the 31. Um, Decent movie overall. Could have been a lot better, but yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the original 2001 Maniacs, man. That was, yeah, I, before I started YouTube and stuff and got really big into horror. I mean, I've always loved horror, but I didn't know about a lot of these movies. And that slip's got some damage. Yeah, 31. Of course, the end being the best part of it, but definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I'm sure it was shocking for its time. Yeah, yeah. And I try to watch older movies with an open mind, like think about what it was like when this movie came out. What else was out at that time and everything like that, like with Texas Chainsaw and everything like that. Just for its time was really appalling and everything. And then got 47 meters down, decent shark attack movie with ends up turning into other stuff going on. Night of the Living Dead still blows your mind. Yeah, I don't know. Night of the Living Dead never really did it for me. I like the remake better, actually, the 1990 Tom Savini remake. Um, I guess because I saw Night of the Living Dead later on in life and didn't see it as a kid. But yeah, for its time, it was definitely what are my favorite three shark films, or are you gonna tell me yours? Of course, Jaws. I actually really like that Shark Night movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. Um, Sharknado movies are always fun. Really crazy ones. Mm, I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of shark movies, but um, I don't know. Yeah, just I mean those are ones that come to mind, but um, definitely open to some recommendations um, on those. But we got Six Souls, Julianne Moore and Jonathan Rhys Meyers. It was okay from what I remember. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but the trailer looked really cool, and I think I was a little disappointed in it. Yeah, I don't seen all the Jaws sequels all the way through. I know I've seen them like on TV and stuff, but um, we got like open water movies, and I mean I like Deep Blue Sea. That's a fun movie. The second one actually looks pretty entertaining, but I'm trying to think of some other shark movies I don't really know off the top of my head. Yeah, I, I don't know. I'm definitely open to recommendations. Jaws 3D was cheesy as far as the effects go. Yeah, I hear that they get pretty bad, but getting messages here. Uh, Definitely want to get the sequels eventually. I mean, you can't really outdo the classic, you know. And they're not shark movies, but Dino Shark. Yeah, I don't get into like. I mean, Caius, my kid, he loves those over the top shark movies. Um, I got him a couple of the like eight-headed shark attack type things, like Sci-Fi Channel ones and everything like that. But I'm not really into those ones. Yeah, Sci-Fi Channel staples. Yep. I mean, they're fun, entertaining, I guess, but nothing I would really have in the collection. Um, I got Abe Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. I really enjoy this movie quite a bit. I think it's a lot of fun. Uh, Say a lot of people hate on it, but um, I really enjoyed it. I thought it had a lot of good qualities to it. Or what was great, the Abe Lincoln or the eight-headed shark attack? Yeah, American Mary, awesome, awesome movie. Definitely my favorite film from Saska Sisters. And, Catherine Isabel in there as well. You know, in the main role. And the newly restored American Werewolf in London. What were you saying was it Abe Lincoln you were talking about? Piranha. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna mention the Piranha movies, but uh, he was asking about sharks, and I was gonna stray that way. But yeah, I like the remakes too, and they're a lot of fun, especially with Ving Rhames in there. I've always been a big fan of his, and definitely over the top. Lots of great gore effects and everything. So um, I do love when animals and creatures and stuff like that attack. And then Annabelle. One of my three favorite horror actors and actresses. Oh man, I don't know. Of course, actresses. I got to go with Danielle Harris. Just absolutely beautiful, amazing, and just awesome in person too. So uh, friendly. You know, just gives you big old hugs and everything like that. She's just a sweetheart and everything. Definitely got to go Jamie Lee Curtis as well. Just a staple in the horror genre. Um, there's another one. Linnea Quigley. Um, you know, Return of the Living Dead and everything, and all kinds of other movies from the '80s. Those probably be my three actresses. Actors, I don't know. Um, uh, Gotta go with my man, Captain Spaulding, Sid Haig. Um, Probably Jeffrey Combs and iconic Vincent Price, Lugosi, all them guys. Um, so and Robert Englund, of course. Yes, Jeffrey Combs is awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get some more of his movies I hadn't seen. I did recently pick up the Blu-ray of what was it, Castle Freak, and I want to get Lurking Fear and Pit and the Pendulum with him in it, all that stuff. Love, absolutely love Reanimator though. Annabelle Creation. Yes, I have the Frighteners. Yes, it's not going to be in this stack. I think I ended it at like C. Um, awesome movie. Definitely better than the original. Very creepy. And the As Above, So Below, kind of claustrophobic type movie with a really awesome slipcover. Gotta have Beetlejuice in there. More of a comedy than horror, but definitely belongs in that section. And Belko Experiment, pretty fun movie, predictable but fun. Full Moon movie called Dr. Yeah, I've seen that on there too. There's a 88 films release of that Dr. Mordred, whatever it's called, with Jeffrey Combs. Yeah, yep, that's gonna be one I get eventually too. I've been ordering quite a bit of 88 films releases, and they do a lot of the trauma and stuff like that movies. You got the Better Watch Out, definitely a staple in Christmas time watches, and really fun movie. Definitely a good twist in there and everything. The classic The Birds, Hitchcock, definitely one of my favorite movies of his. Blackcoat's Daughter from A24, a little disappointing, but overall still pretty good. It's supposed to be Doctor Strange, but Charles Band lost the rights before the movie was made. Oh, that was supposed to be a Doctor Strange movie, that Jeffrey Combs. That's interesting. Yeah. Got Kurt Russell and Bone Tomahawk. Some other people in there. You got Richard Jenkins, the dad from Step Brothers and stuff. And a short appearance by Sid Haig and David Arquette. There at the beginning of it. Yes, Bone Tomahawk was very good. Yep. Still gets talked about quite a bit today, even though it's been out for a little while. But pretty creepy movie. The Boy. Definitely recommend checking this one out. I don't know if it'll hold up good on rewatch, but yeah, first time I watched it, I enjoyed it quite a bit. Original Buffy with Christy Swanson, Paul Reubens, Luke Perry, Rucker Hauer, Donald Sutherland, Patrick Wilson is a good fanboy actor. What do you mean fanboy actor? Saying he's a fan of horror, or? Try to get these situated here. Move along. Yeah, he does do some good movies. Yep, Patrick Wilson. Yeah. No collection is complete without the Burbs. Gotta have the Burbs. Of course, this is the one that was the Best Buy exclusive, and now you get the Shout Factory edition. I think this one's pretty bare bones. You got an alternate ending and a trailer, so nothing spectacular there. Yes, I do have Hard Candy. Yep. Yes, great film. Actually, ended up getting that off of Roger over at Channel Downstar. So, but but I'd seen it before. Getting it from him. Bye Bye Man, which I hear terrible, terrible things about, but it was one of those ones that was $7 at Family Video and wasn't anything else to buy. So yeah, still haven't watched it. Cabin in the Woods, the awesome lenticular slip. Really, really fun movie. Highly recommend this one for any horror fan. Definitely. Um, is this the Jessica Biel movie? Was that her that was in here? I don't remember off the top of my head. They had a Hemsworth in here. Let's see. If I can get the freaking slip cover off. So they don't put no names on the back. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't want to come out of here. No, this isn't. But you got Richard Jenkins in here again as well. Plays kind of the bad guy in this one. And yeah, Chris Hemsworth and Kristen Connolly. But yeah, really fun movie. Definitely recommend this one. Absolutely love that slipcover. We have the original Candyman. This is the region-free edition. So yeah, if you don't have a region-free player, you can still pick this one up. And I think it runs around like $10, maybe less, on eBay. I got the Carrie with the art card. This is the the Sissy Spacek, original one. And I do have the Scream Factory edition as well, but I love these art cards. I think they're pretty cool, so I just wanted to keep that one. And I got the Carrie remake with the awesome lenticular with Chloe Grace Moretz. Pretty good remake though, not too bad. Got the Stephen King Cat's Eye. Yeah, the Rage Carrie too. I remember that being pretty decent. I know there was a TV made for TV one too. I don't remember if I've seen that one or not. But yeah, Cat's Eye. I don't remember much about this. I don't think I've watched it since I got it. This was in the 788 bin at Walmart. We got the Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, which I thought was terrible. I did not like this movie whatsoever. This is released from VCI. Yeah, I could not get into this at all. I think it's only rated like PG or something. But I know a lot of people like this movie. It's got a following or whatever, but yeah, it just was not for me. I know this isn't horror, but it's Halloween time type watch. That is Casper. Yeah, Cat's Eye is an anthology. Yeah, we were actually watching the troll scene at work. One of my bosses brought it up from something on what we were talking about, but yeah. So yeah, Casper, Christina Ricci, and Bill Pullman. Gotta have Casper, man. Christmas Horror Story. Really, really fun movie. Absolutely love this movie. And Clown from Eli Roth, but directed by John Watts. Yeah, anthologies are pretty hit and miss. What was it? I mean, Trick or Treat, they did good on that. The Tales of Halloween, though, that one wasn't very good. And that Dead Time Stories from back in the day, I didn't care for that. No, it is not. Clown is not a John Wayne Gacy movie. It is an excellent film, though. Highly, highly recommend checking this out if nobody's seen it. It's got like feels like skin or something on the slip too. It's really creepy, and you see like a glow to his eyes. Excellent movie. Definitely recommend that to any horror fan. Um, Another one here, The Collector, another excellent film, and The Collection as well, which I still need to get on Blu-ray. Still got the DVD, but yeah, underrated films, man. I think he's a awesome killer, original kills, uh, gory. Storyline's not like great or anything, but just so entertaining and um, just really original. And The Conjuring with the lenticular flame on, flame off. Uh, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of the Conjuring movies. I don't know. I like the Insidious ones better, but they're okay. And then the second one, which wasn't nearly as good as the first. Um, Got the Colony. I don't really know too much about this, but it's got a good cast in there. You got Lawrence Fishburne, Bill Paxton, and Sidious was a bit fluffy. Like you didn't like him. I think Sidious is way scarier than Conjuring and stuff. I like how the Conjuring's based on like true events and stuff though, like true things that happened. PG-13. Yeah, they're all PG-13, right? Conjurings and Insidious. No, Conjurings are okay. Yeah, I don't remember them being really anything extreme though. But yeah, the Colony is like a snowy setting type movie, so can't go wrong with that. I love those snowy setting movies. Good horror doesn't have to be rated R. I mean, there's some good PG-13 ones. Um, I mean, most recently, I thought Happy Death Day was pretty good for being PG-13, and but yeah, I mean, a true horror film should have the staples of horror and be gory and have nudity and foul language and everything like that. But it doesn't have to involve all of those. I mean, there's been some decent ones. But yeah, Cooties, a little let down by this one. Watched the trailer first and was a little underwhelmed by it. But you got Elijah Wood, Rainn Wilson, a bunch of other people in there. It was okay. You know, the kids get infected and everything at the school. And then would Devil's Rejects be good at PG-13? you know, no, because there's just way too much foul language. But um, yeah, the Crazies remake. I really enjoyed this one a lot. But well, yeah, I mean, you can't. That's like saying would Pulp Fiction be good at PG-13, man? I mean, I've tried to watch like Pulp Fiction and um, Beavis and Butthead or not Beavis and Butthead, but like Menace to Society or something like that. That's got like a lot of cursing in it. Um, on regular TV or whatever, and it doesn't do it. It has to originally start out as PG-13. You can't just take something and turn it into it and still be the same kind of movie and everything. It just doesn't really work. But unless they have like a TV edit on the Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. But yeah, Crazy's remake, definitely recommend this one. Crimson Peak, I really like this one. A lot of people don't, but I thought it was really good. I love the style of it. I love that era, like Victorian era and everything. And really, just a really well-made film. Cult of Chucky, the lenticular doesn't do too much. What are your best three studios to collect besides IFC? I don't really collect IFC. I collect Scream Factories, and some of them happen to be IFC. I got into IFC a little bit, some DVDs and stuff back in the day, but of course, Scream Factory, Arrow, Vinegar Syndrome, 88 Films. Um, I mean, I guess those aren't really studios; those were distribution companies, but I like A24. I think they're doing a lot of great things. um, yeah, I don't really know about studios. Definitely not Trauma. I think they're terrible. But um, or what was it? Um, I guess it's like Empire Pictures now. The Charles Band. Not a big fan of that either. Yeah, a lot of movies re-released over and over, definitely for sure. Um, yeah, Call It Chucky. Really, I enjoyed this one. It was better than Seed for sure. I put it up with Bride of Chucky, which I actually really like. A lot of people hate, but Call It Chucky I enjoyed quite a bit. You heard something on Twitter. Okay, what'd you hear on Twitter? Cure for Wellness is going to finish up the movies I have in front of me. So any questions, anything, just feel free to ask. Discussions. Cure for Wellness I've not watched yet. Really want to, just haven't found the right time. But I've heard it's amazing film, and I heard it sucked. So I I don't know. It's gonna be one of those ones to each their own. There are websites who charge for reviews. Charge to watch people's reviews or to do reviews. That doesn't seem right. There's so many free sites out there that Genzo, I went fine. That was like fine. But yeah. Um, Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Nice relaxing day, just chilling. Anybody been on picking anything up? If you submit a film and pay them, they review you. Okay, that sounds weird. Huh. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about paying to review. Uh, Anybody pick anything up Tuesday here in a couple days? I don't think much comes out. Of course, Daddy's Home 2 comes out. Seen the first one, didn't really like it very much, but I hear the second one's a little bit better. Uh, Not really sure. I'll probably wait on that one until it drops down in price at the video store. I mean, it's gonna be one of those ones that uh, be forgettable like the first one. I mean, it wasn't anything. You hunt at the library on Tuesday for the new releases, or hmm. Yeah, I've gone to the library here and there, but never found anything decent at the one by me. Trying to see if there's anything that comes out that I know of. Uh, Got a movie called Days of Power. Some Dragon Ball. You got a Shout Select, Farewell, My Lovely, and The Big Sleep. I don't know either one of those movies. You got The Gate 2 coming out from Scream Factory. And what else? A lot of movies I have not heard of. See if I'm missing anything here. Oh, you got the Cure for Wellness at the library. Now, do they sell movies at the library, or are you just renting them? Oh, you got it for $1, so I guess they do sell. See, I didn't see any for sale at the library by me. Do they come in like the regular cases and everything, or they come in those weird library cases? Mom and Dad comes out Tuesday. I don't really recommend that one too much. The ending was terrible. It was a really short movie. Oh, they come in those weird library cases. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I'm too much of a OCD collector. Um, yeah, season one of Midnight Texas, which I hear is a pretty good show. Still want to check that out. Yeah, Mom and Dad, I can't recommend buying that on day one purchase or anything. Um, oh, you mean the cases are normal? Getting Daddy's Home 2 on 4K, man, why? I can't do like movies like that on 4K, man. I don't know. It's like is it really gonna be much of a difference? I mean, I know you're into 4K a lot more than I am, but yeah, you like Mark Wahlberg, I know. So you want to see him in 4K because you like him so much? Miko's a brave man. Yeah. Like I say, that's gonna be one of those ones I pick up from the video store for cheap because I just don't really give a shit. um, yeah, I know you're the 4K guy, so more power to you, man. Um, I think I got like what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 to 15. You got Deepwater Horizon at Family Video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. $20 for the 4K at Daddy's home. Yeah, I mean, if it's close to it, and I don't own like another one to go with it already on Blu-ray, I'll go ahead and get the 4K. Um, for the fact I can get more for the codes, and just to build the collection up. But if it's like $10 more for the 4K, and it's not anything I really want, I'm not gonna pay it. There's just no way. And Daddy's Home 2 isn't one of those ones. Where's it $20 at? Is that like a standard price, or is it Amazon, or you got a same kind of different as Me comes out as well. Does not look like Amazon. Yes, you got Prime, right? I don't have the Prime. Because I have Captain Underpants, I'm getting Daddy's Home too. No, I do like John Lithgow though. I will say that. So that might put me over the edge to pick it up sooner. Um, I mean, yeah, I did not like Captain Underpants, man. That was garbage. That was so bad. Not even the kid liked it. So yeah, same kind of different as Me as the other big one that comes out as far as like mainstream releases. And then you got Scalpel from Arrow. I think it's Arrow Academy doing that one. I had a whole lot coming out this Tuesday. Um, they pretty much just Daddy's Home and that John Lithgow's in Blowout. I haven't watched it yet. I got that Criterion of it. Um, I liked him in what was it? I mean, of course, I liked him on Third Rock, but what's the next 4K releases? Meeks are yeah, Raising Cain. Yes, thank you. I had it. I had like the picture of the movie in my head, and I could not. Yes, Raising Cain is awesome. Definitely. Um, Meeks, are you getting Coco in 4K? You're the 4K guy. I hear that movie is really good. I got it on the way from Disney Movie Club. Great and Garp as well. I don't know if I know the movie Garp. I have to check into that. Yeah, and you got the Tomb Raider movies coming out on 4K. I know you're gonna get those. And Murder on the Orient Express. That's another one I don't think is gonna be needing 4K. I mean, it looks like it all takes place on like a train. So I mean, do you really need 4K for that? Um, yeah, I thought about getting that Arrow release of Basket Case as well. I don't own the movie at all, so um, I was gonna get that one from Diabolic where you get the pin and everything, but I'm just seeing what else comes out the rest of this month. Um, Three Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Definitely pick that one up. Anybody who loves good drama. New Tomb Raider. Looks. like a midget compared to Angelina. Yeah, I think nobody could play that role of Laura Croft better than Angelina. I mean, she looked just like her from the video games, man. The big lips and everything. She just definitely fit that role like perfect. But yeah, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Definitely pick that one up. Meeks, pick it up on 4K, man. It is a brilliant film. Disney Movie Club exclusive, A Mighty Joe Young, which I might have to pick up along with Rocket Man. It's the origin story of Laura Croft. I seen like part of the trailer of the new Tomb Raider. I didn't really pay attention too much. Like I say, I try to steer away from trailers, but sometimes it just happens. Um, and you got straight out of. Do I have a 4K player? Yes, I do. Yes, I have the Samsung 4K player and TV. I just don't really use it a lot right now because of other things. Yeah, you got Straight Outta Compton coming out on 4K this month, and Zero Dark 30. What is that? Let There Be Light. I don't know what that is. Supposed to be they rebooted the game, so they wanted to. Yeah, I kind of lost track of what was going on with the games for Tomb Raider, so um, not really sure. What was the last Tomb Raider game? Was it? I don't really even play anymore. My kid plays, Fortnite and Roblox. That's all I know. So I used to be a real big gamer, and now I just kind of lost my interest. But man, there's a lot of editions of Lady and the Tramp coming out. From what I read from the Tomb Raider fans, I've never seen any of those. What other releases out hunting? Like, well, you're not gonna find. You're probably not gonna find 88 films releases out in the wild because they're based in the UK. They don't sell them here in the US unless you find them used or something. But I've never seen a used 88 films release, except in Facebook groups and stuff. I would be shocked to find it. If anywhere, I would say High Price Books would have them because I've seen some other UK titles in there, but never seen 88 films released now in the wild. I've seen a couple arrows, but pretty rare at one of the disc replays around here. But yeah, I mean, people either buy those to keep them or they know what they're worth, so they're gonna try to sell them on eBay or Facebook group or something. I mean, you see BBC films. Yeah, I think they've made a couple good ones though. I mean, see, you got The Sect coming out from Dario Argento and Serpent's Lair this month as well. But that is it. What is it? Criterions aren't that expensive though. I mean, I've seen a lot of people getting Night of the Living Dead and Silence of the Lambs for like 18 bucks on Amazon, I do believe. And then you have the twice a year sale at Barnes and Noble for 20 bucks for most of them. I would never pay the full price for the Criterions though. There's no way. I mean, like $40 is just too high for a movie like that. Am I doing another contest when I hit 500? Uh, I would like to. Of course, I would like to get to 500, but I just been kind of stuck where I'm at right now between 470 and 480, in between there somewhere for like ever. So you guys get me up to 500, and yeah, I'll definitely do something for sure. I don't think I'm gonna go to Whorehound this year in Cincinnati. It's because of everything going on and everything. But I was wanting to do that and get some autograph stuff to do giveaways for. But I'm definitely going to. Hell yeah, it is $40. 37 movies for $41. Yeah, I know, but they're all DVDs, man. Right? I mean, DVDs are like, I don't know. I just can't buy them anymore unless it's only on DVD or something. But yeah, I would definitely like to do something cool for 500. Oh, 20 of them were Blu-rays. Really? Wow. Yeah, see, there's a family video by where I used to, before my work moved over closer to me, there was one out there that had tons of them. I mean, I'd walk in and they'd be like stacked on the floor by the counter and stuff, and it would be all the 5 for 10 Blu-rays or whatever and stuff like that. But the one I go to down the street, I mean, I go to that one because they give me the slipcovers. They don't have a big selection like that. Like half their store got took over by a pizza place, and they just don't have a lot going on anymore. So, um, yeah. Well, oh yeah, to the subscriber thing. Is it Marcos? Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Yeah, I think they've took over a lot of the family videos. Must be the same thing at yours, huh? But yeah, I would like to do a cool autograph giveaway. I was wanting to go to um, Cincinnati. You got Ron Perlman gonna be there, and a bunch of other people. I was wanting to get something really cool like Ron Perlman's autograph to do giveaway for. Somebody that's pretty well known and everything like that. I mean, I did Sid last time, who's really well known and everything, but I mean, um, it's not exactly an expensive autograph. I'd like to do something a little more generous, either that or um, like a cool steelbook edition, you know, like one of the big Marvel movies steelbooks, like the Thor, or something like that. Giveaway. Perlman is a pistol. I mean, is a pistol. I don't know what that means. I was trying to think of who else was going to be. I mean, there's still a he hates Trump. Well, good. I think a lot of people do. Um, Still might be an outside chance that I go to Whorehound. It's gonna be like a last minute thing if I do. Um, Amen to that. Yeah. Yeah. We really know how to. I mean, I'm not real political or anything, but I mean, it's just like we really know how to pick our presidents, don't we? I mean, fuck, dude. I don't know. it's, it's a bit ridiculous. Oh, okay. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. They've announced like two people for Whorehound Indianapolis. Sweet. Clicked on the wrong one. Uh, yeah. There we go. I think there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's the right one right there. Okay, cool. Um, need tickets hotel schedule. Where is my? Oh, here we go. So yeah, Ron Perlman will be there. Ezekiel from Walking Dead should be another cool one. You got a lot of Stranger Things people going to be there. You got Dustin and Mad Max and Lucas and all of them going to be there from Stranger Things. You got Brad Dourif, of course, voice of Chucky. Michael Rooker will be there. Getting an autograph is beyond most people. I'd like to go to Motor City Comic Con, but holy shit, tickets are high. Um, yeah, tickets for the conventions are getting ridiculous. I think Days of the Dead is only like 25, 25 a day, I think, something like that. Whorehound's around the same, maybe 30, um, which isn't bad. But then you got to pay all the autograph prices and everything. You got New Wallace going to be there, David Arquette, um, Barbara Hershey from Black Swan and Insidious and stuff. Cooper Andrews from Walking Dead, Jerry. You got Morales from Walking Dead, Gavin from Walking Dead, Eric from Walking Dead, Jared from Walking Dead. Uh, the guy that played Taserface in Guardians, and he was in Stranger Things, like Chris Sullivan. Um, some more Walking Dead people, a lot of Walking Dead people. You got Sting, the wrestler. The main reason I wanted to go, I'm still trying. Never watched Walking Dead. What the hell's wrong with you? I mean, if you do start, just watch season one and then just go straight to three, because two is like extremely boring. But it's one of those things I got to keep watching because I haven't missed an episode. Um, but Diamond Dallas Page is going to be at Whorehound, so and that's one I really need to get on my rejects poster. And I mean, I'm tempted to go just for him because this is the first convention I've seen him do since I've been getting those autographs on there. And of course, a couple people have already passed away and everything. And still got to get him and Trejo and some other people on there. So I'd definitely like to get DDP's autograph. Uh, have him give me a diamond cutter. I mean, I don't know much about him as a wrestler or anything, but um, like I say, he's the one I definitely got to meet at some point. I mean, yeah, you got Tom Holland going to be there, of course, director of Fright Night and Child's Play and Langoliers and all that. Alex Vincent, from Child's Play, Andy. You got the killer from Happy Death Day going to be there, Rob Mello. DDP, I can see, but why? Yes, he was in Devil's Rejects. He did do horror. That's like the only movie he really did. He was in Ready to Rumble for a minute. If you remember if you've seen Devil's Rejects, him and Danny Trejo were the bounty hunters that were hired by Wydell to go after him. Well, with the wrestlers, um, uh, it looks like Whorehound's trying to do like Days of the Dead and get more of other things involved besides just horror because they want a bigger audience, a bigger crowd to attend these conventions. Um, that's why you'll get a lot of musicians and things like that too. I mean, Sting isn't horror. He was not in like movies and stuff. He was in Ready to Rumble as well, but um, he's just a darker character. Which actor is the most overexposed? What do you mean, like overrated or? Hey, Lloyd Kaufman will be there again from Trauma, and he signs for free. So you got Charlie from Anthrax going to be there. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I would still um, like to go. Herschel from Walking Dead is going to be there too, which I've already met him. Um, I met a few of them in the past. Met him and Carl and Beth and Daryl and uh, Merle. Always pass on everything that has Eric Roberts in it. I don't know if I pass on movies just because of certain actors in it, but I mean, I almost pass on anything with Kristen Stewart in it, but I actually enjoyed American Ultra. Thought that was okay. But I mean, really, really the only two people I'd like to meet is Perlman and um, EDP for sure. I mean, King Ezekiel would be pretty cool as well, but I you got Tommy Flanagan from Sons of Anarchy and Guardians too. Yeah, and of course, Sheriff Hopper from Stranger Things gonna be taking over the role of Hellboy. So um, see how that turns out. Uh, I don't know. It's gonna be one of those things. We're so used to a certain person playing him. It's like the new Hellraisers without Doug Bradley and Nightmare on Elm Street without Robert Englund and um, the Halloweens and Friday 13th aren't as big a deal. Of course, Hodder is going to be the best Jason, but because they don't speak. But Perlman just had that perfect attitude to play Hellboy. Oh, come on, the new Hellboy might not suck. Give it a chance. Everybody was hesitant on yes, Tommy Flanagan is a good actor. Yeah, I agree. Um, I mean, honestly, a lot of people thought the new It movie was gonna suck because it's not the Pennywise everybody knew, but it was freaking amazing. So I try not to. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of the Crow movies, but the first one. Um, what was really good? Where do you saying the new Crow sucked, and you said it was really good? You're saying the new Crow was good? I don't know what the last one was. Oh, the new It. Yeah, yeah. I haven't met anybody that's not liked that movie yet. So people were just amazed on how good of a job they did with it. You can tell they definitely took their time and um, made sure that was done right and respectfully and uh, just. You think it was too overrated? Um, Honestly, I don't think so. Um, I mean, yeah, it got a lot of hype and everything, but at least it was what everybody said it was going to be, or what everybody said it was. It's not like Get Out. Um, his dad scared me more than Pennywise did. Yeah, yeah, it got a little bit uncomfortable in a scene in the movie with her and her dad, but they stopped it in time to where it didn't become too uncomfortable or nothing. Um, but yeah, it was definitely a creepy movie. But for me, it was the kids just interactions and everything. Yeah, I'll have to check out that Super Dark Times you were talking about last time you were on here. You said it was on Netflix, right? But yeah, overrated. I don't think so. I think it deserves all the praise that it's gotten, for sure. Um, I think overrated is like Get Out. I thought Get Out was just okay. And it's won all these awards and all this shit, and I just don't think it was anything that great. Um, I know I'm probably in the minority on that, but whatever. Trying to think of what else was like extremely overrated. Every Marvel movie is extremely overrated. Superhero movies in general, and then you got movies like Suicide Squad, which everybody shit all over, and I actually really liked it. I mean, I saw it at the movies and then watched the extended cut, which was even better. The extended cut makes it worth watching for sure. It's definitely a better movie on that version. What? I'm up there with Lego Batman and Dunkirk, way more overrated. Dunkirk, I did not care for Dunkirk. I just thought it was boring. It was just like, Tom Hardy flying around a plane for most of the movie. I just, I didn't care for it too much. I mean, it was okay, but definitely probably the worst Christopher Nolan movie. Where are you asking me what to there, Genzo? What are you about Dunkirk? And see, war movies to me, like we were talking about earlier with horror films, they need to be rated R. Well, I understand the story and everything to it, man. I mean, I appreciate what he was trying to do. I just thought it was a boring movie. You know, if you're gonna take a story that's like, based on historical facts and everything, you still gotta make it fucking entertaining as well. That's the thing. I mean, you gotta give your audience something else. You gotta add to it. You gotta, you know, that's why they're based on true events. Not, this movie is a complete reenactment of the events. I mean, you take the story, you tell the story, but you add flair to it. Yeah, so um, yeah, I don't know. Every movie's pretty much overrated these days with YouTube and all the other social media sites out there. That it's just they all get so much hype. I'm up there for top. I have not watched the Blade Runner yet, but or Big Sick. I want to see Big Sick. I hear it's really good. Brawl in Cell Block 99. It was good. It was just a little too much over the top at the end. Um, it would have been. No, I am not trying to become a string king now. No, I'm just bored. I'm just by myself and bored. So, no, no, just something to do. I don't know. I like to interact with you guys. So, um, yes, shot color was underrated. Yeah, I still got to watch The Monster as well. That's that A24 one you were telling me about before. I've had it for a while. I just, but yeah, Shot Caller. I didn't hear anybody talk about it. I watched one trailer to it, and I knew I had to go get it um, immediately. Stronger. I haven't heard anything about Stronger. I mean, I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's a great actor, so I'll definitely pick it up eventually. I didn't know if it was going to be the type of movie I'd be into or not. But I mean, there's some surprising. All the effects and the monster are practical, huh? Well, that's good. And people that are really into film like we are, man, we can definitely tell. Durant was an extra and stronger. Who's Durant? Durant Cinema? Or Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant. Oh, Durant Cinema was? No shit. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. I've been watching this channel for a long time. So yeah, you're always gonna have underrated and overrated films. There's a lot more. I like Monster, but it was trying too hard to be Cujo in parts. I think I read that backwards, but yeah, I read like right to left, so I kind of fucked that up. Um, yeah, I'll sit down and watch it. I hear it's more about the mother and daughter relationship than it is about the monster. Is that true? Yes, I'm glad you agree that Dunkirk equals way overrated. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, everybody talked about how visually stunning it was, which it was a visually beautiful movie. but it's Christopher Nolan. It's gonna be anyway. We know it's gonna be that going into it. That it's gonna be a visual masterpiece like all of his other films. But um, like I said, you got to add something to that story, even though it's a real kind of good acting. I don't know which movie you were talking about there. Talking about Dunkirk is what saved it for you on the good acting. I hate to say I'm not a fan of Cujo. I think it was um, that the acting in Monster was really strong. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard the acting in the Monsters and the acting in Monster too with Charlize Theron was really strong too. Awesome, awesome movie. Yeah, not a big fan of the Cujo movie. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've seen it plenty of times. Saw it a long time ago when I was a kid, and you felt sorry for the dog in Cujo. I feel sorry for that dog. And Monster Calls was not bad. I haven't watched it. I picked it up for my kid, but I haven't sat down and watched it. It looks pretty dark. Um, I would like to eventually sit down and watch it, but man, that fake news really fucked me up today. Waking up to see someone posting wasn't scary as much as it was sad. Good joke. Book was very dark. Yeah, I'm not much of a book person, but I hear a lot of the Stephen King books are way better than the movies. Monster Calls was super sad, but really good. Yeah, I'll have to sit down and check it out. But yeah, woke up this morning and got on Facebook and people posting Robert England died and stuff. Like, what? I was like heartbroken at first, and then I see it's all fake news. Um, that's just wrong. Can't do that to people. We've lost enough icons here lately to um, to even joke around about that kind of stuff. That was just whoever started that whole thing is just cruel. You guys heard about that, right? That shooting in what was it, Kansas City? Don't want your son upset after watching it. Oh, he's already watched it. He's already watched one of Monster Calls. Trump released that press release about England. I don't think that's true, but I don't think Trump even knows who the hell England is. I don't even know he knows there's a freaking, you know, what Nightmare on Elm Street is. Or England in the UK. I don't even think he knows what that is. Monster Calls isn't really a kids movie. That's all right. I mean, my son watches a lot of horror movies with me too. As long as there's not like an extreme amount of nudity or you know every other word's foul language. Like he was scared shitless from Annabelle Creation to scare the crap out of him. But he loves horror movies. He loves going to conventions and stuff. So um, no, Happy Death Day was not horrible. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. For being PG-13, I thought it was going to be complete crap. I like how they acknowledge the Groundhog Day there at the end. But spoilers. Um, yeah, I was pretty entertained with it. I mean, I thought doing the Groundhog Day thing was going to be annoying after a while, but it stayed pretty entertaining and changed it up, pretty good every day that she got up. So, I mean, you kind of call it the killer before they reveal who it is, but um, it's hard to. Yes, Groundhog Day is a classic. Yes, she was a bitch in parts, but historical and horror is not. Yeah, most movies with women, they tend to be that bitch persona. So you wouldn't have felt sorry for her, if she would have got taken out. Like, but yeah, I gotta wrap this up here soon. We're just over an hour, so just trying to kill some time on this lazy Sunday. And if you guys got anything else before I get out of here, feel free to ask. What do I look for in a horror film if I'm buying it blind? I buy most of my movies blind buys. Um, I mean, of course, I look at who directed it, who's in it, and just word of mouth. I mean, being part of all the Facebook groups and everything. Um, I don't know, just appeals to me. Of course, certain studios as well, like 88 Films. Lights Out, I did not care for, but I thought it was way overrated. Um, I think more teenagers liked it, but people my age that are real horror fans. I mean, I buy based on what you and a few others recommend. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I mean, I try to be honest, with my opinions on movies. I'm not going to say a movie's good because everybody else did, or vice versa. I don't think any movie truly, like, there's very few. It Follows was good, yes. What movie? Lights Out? Hmm. Yeah, I was saying Lights Out, I didn't really care for. Um, I think people that are true horror fans and everything my age didn't like it as much as the teenage crowd. But I don't know, they just went for too many jump scares and everything. But um, yeah, like I say, I've been more into. I have Lights Out, but haven't watched it yet. Well, watch it with the lights out, man. Maybe it'll be scarier. Um, I don't know. I just, like I say, the cast is a big deal. The director, um, love 80s horror. Love you know just the feel of the movies back then. The passion to make movies, just to make movies. For the love of doing it instead of just trying to make money off it. I mean, there's so many movies released back then that didn't even make any money at all, and they didn't care because they did, what they were passionate about. If you want weak horror, watch Wish Upon and Friend Request. I watched Friend Request. Yeah, it wasn't great. Wish Upon, I hear, is crap. That one was who did Wish Upon? I can't remember off the top of my head. So a lot of people thought it was going to be good from the director and everything. Ow. Man, who did Annabelle? Heard it was dog poo as well. For Wish Upon, yeah, I haven't heard anything good about it. Yeah, I was trying to remember who did Wish Upon, and I can't remember. So people thought it was going to be good. All right, man. See you later, Genzo. Wish. Yeah, I'll be getting out of here soon too. I just wanted to see who. I had Ryan Phillippe in there. Okay. I always did like him as an actor though. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream. Thanks for everybody that joined, and see you guys on the next one. I'll try to do one of these every weekend or every couple weekends. Just did 2 this weekend just to get the hang of it, but probably won't be doing that anymore. Just probably do a Saturday night live streams. And yeah, take care, guys.